Good morning to all of you. How are you? I hope all of you are fit and fine. Today we are going to revise figure of speech. Okay. And in our previous class we have discussed some figure of speech like simile, metaphor, personification, then apostrophe, okay, simile, metaphor, personification, apostrophe, and anything else? Only this much we have discussed earlier. Okay. Simply we are seeing comparison between the two objects, comparison between the two different objects, and one thing is should be common between both of them. And in simile we use so as these words like Ram is a good boy. Then this is simile or metaphor. Ram is a good boy. Anyone? Ram is a good boy is a simile or a metaphor? Actually, this is a metaphor because we have not used the word like. Suppose I say that Ram is like lion. Then Ram is compared with the lion, and both have one characteristic, one quality, one characteristic that lion is also brave and Ram is also brave. So that is simile. Metaphor I told you in personification, and inanimate objects or abstract ideas are personified into a living creature. That is known as personification. Next is your apostrophe. In apostrophe, there is a direct address to the inanimate objects. Inanimate objects, ideas, and inanimate objects and ideas. These are being personified. Okay. Next was hyperbole. This we have discussed. Hyperbole. This thing we are missing it. Hyperbole. Hyperbole. Then yes, in hyperbole, what we do? There is an exaggeration. In hyperbole, overstatement and exaggeration is done, and this exaggeration is done for presenting, for giving, for showing a good impression on the other person. That is hyperbole. Okay. Next one is alliteration. This thing we have not discussed earlier. Today we will discuss alliteration. Okay. Our first figure of speech is alliteration. I hope that everyone knows, because this is the most easy and most simple topic. Simple topic in the sense that student within a few seconds they easily catch the sentence, that the sentence is a alliteration. Okay. Alliteration. Alliteration. In alliteration, there is a repetition of words of same sound. Repetition of words of same sound or the repetition of same letter. Repetition of same sound or the repetition of the same letter or syllable at the beginning of two or more words. What is alliteration? Alliteration, there is a repetition of the words. There is a repetition of words of the same sound. Repetition. Alliteration means repetition. Alliteration means repetition of words of same sound or they are having a same intimation. Repetition of words, let me rub this. In alliteration, it is visible. In alliteration, there is the repetition of of the words of same sound. In alliteration, there is the repetition of words of same sound or the repetition of same letter. Repetition of the same sound or the repetition of the same word. In alliteration, there is the repetition of the words of same sound or the repetition of the same word in a sentence. repetition of the same word or letters, word, syllable or letter at the beginning of at the beginning of two or more words. At the beginning of two or more words. Okay. What is alliteration? Alliteration is the repetition. Alliteration is the repetition. Alliteration is the repetition of the words of the same sound or repetition of same syllable or letter at the beginning. This thing is important. At the beginning of how many words or letter? At the beginning of two or more words. At the beginning of two or more words. This thing you will understand by example, because whenever you read all this thing you get confused. So you will understand this thing by seeing the example. Okay. Note down the example. First of all, note down this because I am going to rub this. Okay. Or take the screenshot. First example. How high His Highness holds his haughty head. Okay. How high His Highness holds his haughty head. What we have noticed? We are noticing that H or not. In alliteration, there is a repetition of the words for two or more than two words or syllable or letters. That is known as alliteration. Okay. This is the alliteration. Then see the next example. Let us see the next example. A load of learning lumbering in his head. a load of numbering, a load of numbering, a load of numbering in his head, a load of learning numbering, a load of learning numbering in his head. Okay, these are the repetition of the later syllable. It is known as syllable. It is known as alliteration. Okay. Now we will move towards the next figure of speech, and the next figure of speech is oxymoron. Next figure of speech is oxymoron. Okay, oxymoron. In oxymoron, two different words which have the opposite meanings have been used with the same sentence. Suppose I say that he is regularly irregular. He is regularly irregular. See. He is regularly irregular. Why we are saying that this is oxymoron? Why? The main thing is that two opposite words have been used here at the same time in a sentence. Then we call it as oxymoron. He is regularly means always. What he is always, that he is not always. Okay. He is regularly irregular. Means to say that he is irregular. Means he comes daily. But what he do? He don't come regularly. He is irregular regularly. Understood? Means two different words, two opposite words have been used in a sentence. Then we call it oxymoron. Oxymoron is a figure of speech in which two different words have been used in a sentence. Oxymoron, in this two opposite words or ideas are put together. Now we have to note down the meaning of this word oxymoron. Oxymoron. In oxymoron, two opposite words oxymoron. In oxymoron, two opposite words in oxymoron, two opposite words are used together. In oxymoron, two opposite words are used together. Okay. Two opposite words are used together. In the previous example, we have seen that he is regularly irregular. One more example, we can say that this is an open secret. This is an open secret. Like this is an open secret. This is an open secret. Or this is an open secret means that thing is open also. That thing is open, but that is secret also. Means secret things always hidden, always kept in closed places, always hidden by the other person so that no one can see. But what we are saying, it is a secret. But which type of secret? Open secret. This is an open secret. Okay. Second example we have seen earlier also. He is regularly irregular, but in that also he is regular. One more example we can give, that his honor rooted in dishonor stood. His honor rooted in his honor rooted in dishonor stood. Okay.